All right, welcome back to the Good Time Podcast. I'm here with
John.
We went and saw an early screening of Deadpool yesterday. Shout out to Chris Aguilar.
Yes, sir.
For
Shout
the
out to
connection.
Chris.
He's not here. Maybe there will be a little editing power, and he'll be in it at the end. Maybe.
There you go. Wait, if he answers, who knows where he's at? He's probably asleep, but
It is currently 1:30 right now. We saw it yesterday. I saw it again today. I just got out of the theater. I saw it twice already. So we're gonna go ahead and give our reviews on a scale of 1 to 10, and then we'll just go 3, 2, 1, and say our review out of 10, or our rating
at the
out
same
of 10.
time?
Yeah.
okay.
So rating for Deadpool and Wolverine out of 10. 1, 2, 3, 8 out of 10.
There you go. Great minds think alike.
I gave it a 4 on Letterboxd, but a 4 on Letterboxd and an 8 out of 10 is kind of the same thing for me.
Because it's out of 5, right?
I really think it's like an 8.5.
What gives it the half point?
All right, guys, we're getting into spoilers. We're actually going to dive deep into spoilers. This is going to be out by the time most people have seen it, so it's fine. So, what brings it down? A 1.5?
No. Well, you said you give it an 8.5, so what brings it up like that 0.5?
Man, it's just so funny. It's really funny.
It is pretty funny.
But my pros, the suit, both suits, probably the best suits we've gone in a long time.
They're pretty good,
That
yes.
bright red Deadpool suit, straight out of comic book.
They're
Wolverine.
not CGI, right? Like, you can tell
they were actually made.
I think they look way better whenever they're, like, real suits.
Yeah. Like, you can kind of tell with some of the newer Spider-Man suits.
That they're CGI?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, you could tell.
But, so what kind of flaws do you have in this movie, or cons? That brings you down 2 points.
I know you said that it's really funny. For whatever reason, I just feel like he was talking way too much at some points, just like yapping.
I disagree. That's Deadpool.
You know, I know, that's
Deadpool.
what I'm saying. Like, it is Deadpool, and he does just fucking talk a lot, but at some points, I was just like, shut the fuck up.
Really?
Kind of like Wolverine. I don't know. You know how you told him just to shut up a couple times? That's how I was feeling. I was like, damn,
That's
bro.
hilarious. No, I thought it was so funny. Like, and I was rewatching it today, dude, and some jokes freaking land. Like when he's like, say one more word, and he says like the dumbest word ever, and then when he looks at him, and he looks at him, and goes, "I'm gonna fight you right now." He goes, "Oh, you are!" Boom, punches him in the nose.
That was a good scene. That was one of the better scenes, honestly.
And con for me that really bugs me is the ending. I have to sneeze. Like I'm holding on to it, like the edge of his.
Bless you.
Power of editing.
What's going on?
I'm dying. No, it's just allergies. I didn't get my deviated septum fixed.
Oh, yeah. Shout out.
Okay.
Dot.
Dude, it's like I don't have to sneeze, but it's bugging. Let me blow. So one of my biggest flaws for me is the ending. I think them not establishing him being in the MCU now is dumb. And upon rewatch, he doesn't leave with the remote that lets him travel between universes.
What do you do with it?
I don't know. He left it at the TVA when they pruned him. That was the last time he had it. So unless if he's cool with the TVA now and he got one.
No, he had it at the post-credit scene because he was like, rewind, and it shows you the Johnny like scene where he's actually talking shit.
Huh, maybe. But still, why is he in the Fox universe right now? Why they should have made it to where he's in.
Because he was for a second, no? Or because at first
yeah,
it said
just for a little bit for the Avengers. Yeah,
616.
or 616, yeah. When he was interviewing for the Avengers. I don't like that they broke up. That really bugs me.
Who?
Wade and Vanessa. In the first two movies, their relationship drives Wade and what drives the movies. He was literally trying to kill himself for 2 movies because she was dead. And then now he just like can't find himself, so he's just easily letting her go. That just seems very out of character.
So who is that girl at the end? That's Vanessa?
Yeah. And they were broken up and they were together the past 2 movies. And that's something like right when my girlfriend saw that, she's like, that's terrible. I was like, I agree.
Huh.
And then the Hulk.
That was ass.
That's bullshit. Don't put it in at that point. Don't put it in.
It's just like edging.
It literally, that's straight up edging. Blue
like,
balls.
Blue ball as fuck. Like just to roar and like you get like a tiny like reflection cameo on the like, bro. Why is it every time that there's like potential for the Hulk to do something cool, they always like shit the bed with it?
There hasn't been anything good with Hulk since Ragnarok.
Straight up. Like
that's crazy. His fight, 2018.
His fight with Thanos got his ass beat, And then after that, he doesn't get a redemption with the fucking Hulkbuster, right? Like whenever,
Call Obsidian.
yeah,
That's that big guy. He fucking
takes his fucking
explodes
arm
him
off.
up in the Wakanda.
Yeah, like he should have busted out of the. In my opinion, he should have busted out
Easily.
of the thing, right, and
Easily.
whooped his ass.
Easily. That's the one flaw in Infinity War. Is Hulk.
Bro, it's like
Infinity War is a perfect movie
besides the Hulk.
besides the Hulk. But I still give it a
Like,
10
why
out of
didn't
10.
they let him come out? Like, I don't understand that.
CGI, I guess.
Yeah,
Or maybe he's too powerful. Like I feel like that has to be what it is. Like Hulk, like if Hulk's at that Wakanda fight, they win easily, pretty easily.
I don't know. He was Hulk whenever he was with Thor. Right after he was just a gladiator.
Thanos beats Hulk. No,
Yeah.
no Infinity Stones, even in comics.
Really?
Yeah, Thanos is strong as fuck. But an enraged Hulk wouldn't give up that. Like Hulk, how he was just slammed in the ground, like giving up. That's not a thing.
Yeah.
Hulk doesn't like give up. He just gets more mad and gets more strong.
Yeah.
It's really scary. But so that bugged me. Do you have any other kind of cons? 'Cause those are the only really cons I can think of.
I didn't really like the bad guy. I don't even remember what her name is. Like she,
Cassandra, that's Xavier's sister.
yeah. I feel like she like was introduced and then like killed off, just like any like generic movie, almost like superhero movie. There wasn't like an arc, or it was just like she's introduced and then she like just dies because she's too OP.
Yeah.
Like they had to get rid of her because she's too OP.
I would say so. I know comics sources pretty well. I've read a bunch of comics. I did not know anything about her ever. I went and like didn't read comics, but I read like a bunch of online stuff and then YouTube video comics.
Yeah.
And she's just straight up menace.
Like too OP.
She has no motive. It's just she wants to fuck shit up. Like how like Charles Xavier's just pure good.
Yeah.
She's just pure evil.
Damn.
So that is kind of cool. I didn't like the other villain, the guy at the TVA.
Oh yeah.
All he is lazy.
Paradox.
Yeah, he's just lazy. So basically, remember what he said is he's like, oh, your universe will take like a couple hundreds of thousand years to die out.
Yeah.
But he's like, but I don't want to wait that long.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to prune your whole shit. Even though we don't do that anymore. Like that, he only said that because that's what needed to happen for the movie. But I agree. Like the villains, like if they just did one villain, be a little more interesting.
Yeah, I honestly, bro, I've never really liked like the whole concept with the TVA. I feel like it's confusing and kind of like, I don't know, like not really like fulfilling.
Yeah,
I don't know how to
Have
explain
you watched Loki?
Yeah.
They're cool, but they aren't nowhere near as cool as they were in Loki.
Right. Yeah. And I only watched Loki season 1. I haven't seen season 2.
Season 2 is not as good, but it's still pretty good.
Okay.
But so now Loki, spoilers for Loki season 2. Loki is like the king.
Okay.
So the reason why like they're not like, remember he was like, we would just print it, but we don't do that anymore. It's because Loki's the god of stories now. He's literally sitting on a throne holding every fucking reality in his hands.
Really? That's how it ends?
Yeah, that's how it ends. Like he becomes like the most powerful god, pretty much. So he's literally just sitting there watching every universe, protecting it.
He's the protector now?
Yep. It's crazy.
Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah.
So that's why like they don't print it. So it would have been cool like seeing a little Tom Hiddleston scene would have been pretty cool.
Like why didn't they include Loki if he's like the main guy of the TVA now?
I don't know.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
Favorite cameo?
Not a question. I would say I fucking predicted it.
He did.
And I stood on that hill so long.
During his podcast with Chris, you clipped it, right?
Yep. And that clip hopefully does good as fuck. I'm going to repost it. Or I might just promote it, the old one. Fucking Channing Tatum's Gambit, bro. I fucking X-Men 97. Gambit was my favorite character. And I always knew about Channing Tatum and Gambit always. It was always like a running meme.
So what was like the what's the lore behind that? Like it's like
He wanted that project so bad.
Okay.
We got a story. Started doing it. Canceled. Like it went canceled. Remember when they were like he's like even Deadpool made the joke and he was like you call yourself that even though no one else has ever called you it.
Yeah.
Like because no one's ever really wanted him to be Gambit.
And then he also said like it's my chance to. Whenever they're about to fight, he was like, "It's my chance to." So I forgot what he said, but
so good, and he did great.
He did do pretty good.
He did great. He was probably the funniest. Just some of his one-liners. He's like, "My daddy busted a lope in my mama, and I came out. And I was at the doctor." So funny. The voice was great. That's like pretty freaking good of how the voice should sound. The costume kind of sucked a little bit.
You didn't like his costume?
I mean, it just looked a little weird. It's very comic accurate, but it looked a little weird.
Yeah, I liked his boots. His boots were like the chrome that came all the way up. That was pretty cool. I feel like I didn't like his mask thing with like his hair.
Yeah, but that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
Like that's straight up. They did everything very comic accurate. Like they gave Elektra a little bit more of a comic accurate suit. That's why Blade looked a lot different too.
Yeah.
Which why? Blade?
That was sick, bro. I think that was my favorite cameo. I was pretty fucking hyped. Like, you're not expecting it.
That was nobody's prediction.
Like, nobody said anything, huh?
Nobody talked about that. Because Blade Trinity was so terrible. And Wesley Snipes was a mess in it.
That's their second movie together?
Yep.
Ryan Reynolds and Wesley Snipes?
Yeah, that was Ryan Reynolds' first appearance, or second maybe, as Wade Wilson. Because...
Bless you.
This is so annoying, dude.
Who's Wade Wilson? That Deadpool?
So you said Blade was your favorite cameo?
Let me see where the cameos. So we had Johnny Storm, right?
That was sick.
We had Blade. We had Elektra. We had Gambit. We had X-23.
Yep.
All the Deadpools.
Ladypool, technically. And, Matthew McConaughey was Cowboy Deadpool.
Really?
And Blake Lively was Lady Deadpool.
Oh, it was? Like, it's confirmed?
And the baby Deadpool was one of Ryan Reynolds' kids. And then Kid Deadpool was one of the kids.
One of his kids, too? Oh,
Yep.
okay. That's badass. I didn't know that was Matthew McConaughey. That's sick. That's a nice little Easter egg.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. So there's that. What else? I think that's it.
Oh,
Henry Cavill.
Oh
Wolverine.
yeah, I didn't know who that was at first. I was like, I didn't like the way his face looked on the body. Like, was that CGI'd or was that actually?
It had to been real, because that's like who everybody wants to be the new Wolverine.
Oh, it's Henry Cavill.
Yeah,
Henry Cavill.
Him or Daniel Radcliffe. And so Patch, remember who Patch is? The guy in the white suit with the
with the patch.
Everybody thought that was Daniel Radcliffe. If I would have turned around, it would have been Daniel Radcliffe.
Wait, who's
dude.
Daniel
Harry Potter.
Okay.
Like that's who everybody wants. He's short. Like remember how they made the joke about comic accurate Wolverine size?
Yeah.
He's short. Like make Wolverine short. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I did see that. He's like, how tall is Wolverine in the comments? Like 5'5" or so?
Like 5'3". He's small, dude.
Why?
He is small. Let me see. He's small. I think he's like 5'3". He's tiny, which is so funny because Hugh Jackman's 6'2".
I think my favorite cameo was the mask. No. The Wolverine mask?
5'3". Yep.
5'3" down on the spot.
Yeah, the Wolverine mask was fucking sick, dude.
That probably beat the I was really hyped for the blade part. But then whenever Wolverine put the mask on, that was pretty like it just reminded me of like a toy. Like he looked like a
It looked so good.
Right? Like
It looked so good. Him and Deadpool together looked so good.
They were just like shining almost. Like they were like
so shiny. The colors was beautiful on it.
Yeah.
And it popped. That movie was a very beautiful looking movie too. The CGI was great.
it was. It didn't feel
That was
like,
the best CGI we've had in Marvel in a long time.
right.
Long time. And that opening, dude.
Dude, that was you could tell that shit like they put effort into editing that shit. Like
The only thing that didn't look good was the opening when he was dancing. That was straight up in the volume.
what do you mean in the volume?
So the volume is like basically it's like a room this big and it's like a TV screen in the back.
Yeah.
So everything else was, but him dancing, you can tell like there's a TV screen behind him. And you can just tell like if you know, but I don't have too many complaints, but God, that shit was so funny. I was like, I was laughing the whole time.
To the song? What's the song by Sync or who is it?
Yeah, NSYNC. Bye, bye, bye. And he's doing the fucking dance, just fucking guys up and beating everybody up with Logan's skull. So crazy.
That was cool. And then he put the claws on. That was badass.
And it said the logo.
Yeah, that was sick.
I think, and then the way they went back and then went back in the story, I think that's great because that's what they did in the first Deadpool.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's like, let me tell you how we got here. Yeah. And he's fucking... I'm kind of confused about how Logan dies in Logan. I guess I need to watch that movie again.
You don't remember?
How does he die?
Just old age. Old age, and then he ends up dying to a Wolverine variant, like another one they created, and he fucking kills him. Like, remember he was like, he got fucked to death by a tree?
Yeah.
Because he just, boom, impales him by a tree and he dies.
Logan?
Yeah. It's sad. This movie's nowhere near Logan and the first Deadpool. Those are both 10 out of 10 movies, in my opinion.
The Logan and Deadpool for one?
Those are great movies.
Deadpool
This is a great movie. Those are damn near perfect movies.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine. They're a whole different kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But fuck, I'm not complaining. I really enjoyed this movie.
It was sick, especially that we got to go see the screening on Wednesday. Like that was a cool experience on its own.
That was such
And
a
it was
cool
just,
experience.
and it was so like hype. Like I've been hyped all month to see Deadpool because this is the only Marvel movie of this year, right?
Only movie this year. That's insane.
I mean, it was pretty good. Yeah, I liked it. Honestly, I'm grateful to had been able to go see it because I hadn't seen a movie like that probably since Endgame, bro. Honestly, like, No Way Home. Like, bro, we have Eternals. It's like mid. Ant-Man and the Wasp. It's mid too. It's like,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
okay, Guardians of the Galaxy was good.
What do you think's better, Guardians of the Galaxy or Deadpool and Wolverine?
Like Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is easily better.
I don't like the, what is it? The Taskmaster? What is it? What's the bad guy's name?
Adam Warlock?
No, he was, I mean, I guess he's like an anti-hero.
Yeah, Adam Warlock.
But
Taskmaster is in Black Widow.
Oh, okay. No, the Collector. No, what's for the bad guy's name? And he has the mask. He's the black dude.
I know exactly what you're talking about. He's in Peacemaker too.
But
High Evolutionary.
Oh yeah.
He's not a good and bad guy. He's just a straight up bad guy.
Yeah. Adam Warlock is like the anti-hero.
Yeah.
I don't know. It felt like too CGI because I mean it's Guardians of the Galaxy, so.
But that CGI is great.
Was it?
That might be the best CGI, and that might be better CGI than Deadpool and Wolverine.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to watch it again.
I saw that movie 4 times in theaters. I do not think I'm gonna see Deadpool and Wolverine 4 times in theaters. I'm going to see it again on Saturday with my family, and I think I'm done.
Really? Like you don't want to watch it again?
I don't know. Like we're rewatching it. The story is just kind of boring, but Deadpool, Wolverine, the comedy and the action so good. But the story itself is just kind of boring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
It makes sense, but like if it wasn't a Deadpool movie, this would not be like a 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like a 6 out of 10.
That makes sense. Yeah, like not the nostalgia, but like the wow factor like carries, which is the Deadpool and the Wolverine.
What was your favorite fight in the movie?
When Deadpool and Wolverine fight in the Odyssey.
In the Odyssey?
Yeah, I think in the Honda Odyssey, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's so good. That's so good.
He's like, is that an Odyssey? He all fucking knows. He's
fucking Odyssey?
That was pretty funny.
He's like, chlamydia came around, and then Honda decided to recreate it with this car. Said something like that, dude.
Yeah. I think that was my favorite fight scene. Why are all the Deadpools fighting him at the end of the movie?
They're just pure evil.
They're just evil?
Yeah, they're just pure evil. Kind of dumb.
Like, that was kind of random.
Kind of dumb. But at the beginning of the movie, this is what's kind of cool about this movie. I think it's kind of making a joke of it. When he goes to join the MCU, he's like, oh, yeah, have a bunch of dumb cameos and fight a bunch of crappy variants of myself. He looks at the camera after he says it.
Oh, it's kind of like foreshadowing it?
Yeah, like foreshadowing, like, oh, I'm joining the MCU, so I have to do a bunch of variants and a bunch of cameos.
Makes sense.
I remember, so even before all of it, he's like, guys.
This is my phone.
Oh. Guys, let's not do this cameo bullshit. Or this variant bullshit. We don't need to do it. And they just don't listen.
They fucking do it. Yeah, that was kind of random with all the Deadpools, and then they're like against him. Like, that was...
Yeah.
That's weird. Why were they trying to kill him?
Because they worked for Cassandra.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah.
Well,
see, I don't like the bad guy.
Man, him dying, though, rewatching it, Goodpool.
Yeah.
That was so funny. When his face explodes, he's like, oh. And then Wolverine runs over. He's giving him fucking CPR with no head.
And it's the fucking...
And Wolverine walks over. He goes, I don't think he's going to make it. He's like, yeah, you fucking murdered him. That's so good. What was your favorite joke in the movie? I think I asked that earlier.
Let me sit here and think about it real quick.
I'm trying to think about mine, too.
There was a couple good jokes. I remember laughing out loud a couple times. Like, that shit was funny. I like the divorce one. Like, that's pretty funny.
That's savage.
That was pretty funny.
That was savage. I think a really good one was the Goliath or whatever the big monster's name is. I can't think. He goes, Goliath, I haven't heard of Goliath since Loki season 1, episode 5.
Oh yeah, it's all specific as fuck.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
specific
that
as
was funny.
fuck.
Yeah, with the, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, or Gambit was funny. Him doing all those. Yeah, my mama, my daddy busted a load up in my mom, and I came out of the doctor, and that's the first thing I remember. Like saying shit like that. That was really funny.
I did I've only seen it once, not like Lennon over here, but I need to watch it again so I can.
It's already like, it's just hard to like stick the joke. The proposal joke's really good. Whenever he's like says something, and then the other Deadpool goes, "Oh, I can do that too." The proposal, and Deadpool goes, "What the fuck was that?"
Oh yeah. Where he can break the fourth wall. He goes
Yeah.
the proposal. Yeah. That was pretty funny. Something I also didn't like understand was like he was going around looking for the right Wolverine, and he just happened to find like that one. Like why do you pick that one? Just because he like
It was the first one he found that didn't fuck him up. And what's crazy is this was kind of cool. That's the worst Wolverine. Like the worst Wolverine. They even said it.
yeah.
And that Wolverine is still fucking amazing.
That
There is no bad Wolverine. And they said no Wolverine has ever like been sent to the Void. He's the first one ever.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I guess Wolverine's just fucking awesome. Like that's just literally, and every Deadpool goes there. Like every Deadpool has been
goes
set
to the
there.
Void. That's funny.
That is really funny.
And he had Whiskey Claw.
But yeah, him saying like, "I'm gonna fight you now," that was really funny. But no, it was whatever word he said where he was like, "Say one more word," and he said like some word that didn't even fucking make sense.
Yeah. And he like flinched. He
Oh, yeah.
flinched a couple times. He was flinching with the chick, and then with Wolverine.
That was great. Oh, and whenever after he takes the thing off, she looks at him and goes, "Don't do me like you did, Johnny."
Yeah.
And him, like when he's talking to those people, he's like, Johnny's fine. Or like, you knew Johnny? And he's like, he fucking murdered him. He was like, yeah, it could be a flesh wound.
Yeah, he like laughs. Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds great. Ryan Reynolds born to play Deadpool.
Honestly.
Hugh Jackman's born to play Wolverine.
And it was just
They're
perfect.
best friends. They did great. I think Ryan Reynolds did a great job writing the script for what he had to do, probably. I think Sean Levy, the director, I said this yesterday, give him an Avengers movie.
Yeah.
I have full faith, bro, that he made Jennifer Gardner, Channing Tatum, Gambit, and fucking how old Wesley Snipes look badass.
Mm-hmm.
Give him the next Avengers movie if the Russo brothers don't want to do it.
Right.
I give him faith.
I mean, yeah, I did like the cinematography, right?
It was great. Like that beginning shit, a little bit of the slow mo, all the fight scenes were great.
Excuse Lennon, he's just fucking dying because of COVID-20.
Yeah, guys, I probably have cut out a few random with John's words as I'm blowing my nose. My allergies are really bad right now.
Shh, poor Lennon.
I got COVID, guys. Get your vaccine.
Fuck. Shout out vaccine. Shout out Ermac.
What else do you think about the movie? Like
Which part were we talking about? Fuck. Oh yeah, giving Homeboy the green light to do an Avengers movie. Yeah, I think he'd do a good job. And it switched things up because the Russo brothers was very like storytelling, like
grounded.
Like it was like very like there was a bigger picture.
Yeah.
Like every movie had something to do with the next one and like till the end game.
Yeah.
Literally, you know? And then so if they come back, it's like maybe that, but it'd have to like go all the way through.
Well, the next two Avenger movies are supposed to be Kang Dynasty, which isn't happening anymore because homie beat up his girlfriend.
Jonathan
Secret
Mayers,
Wars, yeah.
right?
And then Secret Wars is after that.
So what are they gonna rename it?
I don't know. They're still gonna do Secret Wars. I think they're gonna do Doctor Doom. Take the Doctor Doom route.
Okay.
Which I think they should have in the first place.
Yeah, that's more like.
And if they cast Killian, sorry, as Doctor Doom. Oh my god.
Who's that? Is that the rumor or what?
That's who everybody wants. He'd be godly. Like he would be godly. But apparently they're trying to get RDJ.
What?
Yeah, I hate that.
Robert Downey Jr.
I hate it.
As who? As Doctor Doom?
I hate it.
What?
I hate it.
Why?
It's dumb because they want RDJ back. And two, when they did RDJ, they were like, he's like, oh, RDJ doesn't do this. And then Happy's like, interviews. And while he says that, Deadpool goes cameos and looks at the camera. Like saying like RDJ is not doing a cameo. So that was pretty funny. The fourth wall breaking. Oh, I lied. The funniest scene when he goes, hold on, and he runs over. He goes, fuck you, Fox. I'm going to Disneyland. Boom, headbutts the camera.
That was good.
That was fucking good. It's so dumb. Like, they don't say no to any jokes that Ryan Reynolds thinks of.
It's because he's the director, no? Is he like, or not the director, but he like
Producer and writer.
So he wrote the script, like.
He wrote most of the script.
That's badass.
I don't want to speak for and like make anybody who wrote it like feel unappreciative, but Ryan Reynolds did most of that shit. But yeah, 8 out of 10. Where do you think it ranks in all your MCU? Top 10?
Oh yeah, top 10.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Think top 5?
I don't know. Let me see.
What do you have better than it for sure? Because I think Infinity War is easily better. I think Civil War is easily better.
Yeah.
I think No Way Home is easily better. I personally put Winter Soldier over it.
Dude, you know what's crazy? When I first watched Winter Soldier, I think I was too young, and I didn't really appreciate like how good it was. And then I watched it when I was like rewatching all the movies again, and I was like, "What movie is this?" It felt like I'd never seen it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like I just like I guess I didn't pay attention to it as I should have, but it's really good.
Yeah, do you think Winter Soldier is better than Deadpool and Wolverine? Because that's my 4, and then because I have a 7th, then I have Guardians 1 and Guardians 3 over it. And that's it.
You don't like the second Guardians?
I think the second Guardians is like 10th place. So after Deadpool and Wolverine, I have Age of Ultron, Avengers, then Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
I really like Age of Ultron. I really fuck with Ultron.
I think so. I think Age of Ultron is better than Avengers, which is a hot take.
Really? Why?
It's a hot take because it's kind of a mess. It's kind of a mess.
Age of Ultron?
It's kind of a mess, but I love it.
I love how OP they made Vision, and then how like Ultron's just a menace.
Such a menace.
He goes, when the dust settles.
Oh, he's such a menace.
The only thing standing.
I think the
metal.
Avenger movies got better, and then Endgame. Endgame's kind of a shit show. I think this movie is better than Endgame.
Oh yeah. I think they prolonged Endgame too long. Like it was just too long, and there was an.
It was a 3.5 hour movie that did not. This movie could have been longer.
You think
they could have made? I don't know. Actually, that's kind of a lie. This movie's kind of a second watch, bro. No Way Home.
Yeah.
Bro, that movie, you rewatch it, it's not that long.
Yeah.
This movie's pacing is fast, though. I would give it. Like, I was, like, not going pee. I was trying to see how long it could it. And then I got to the part where you get introduced to all the cameos.
Yeah.
And then, you have that moment of Wolverine and Laura outside. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, I'm going to go pee. There was 30 minutes after that.
Damn.
So I'm like, I feel like that movie is fast. Like, you set up, you get the badass opening scene. You get that kind of boring shit in the middle that kind of you need for the plot. Mm-hmm. Then you get into him meeting all the fucking Wolverine variants.
Yeah.
Then you get into them in the fucking void.
Yeah.
Then you get into them fighting. Then meeting the other variants. Then them in that big-ass battle. Then them fighting all the Wolverine variants. And that's another joke we forgot about when they're posed all badass jumping out of the bus.
Dude, when Wolverine's like this.
He's like, and then Deadpool just doesn't stick the landing. He's like, fuck, that's all they're going to remember is a bad dismount. Bad Deadpool. So good.
Yeah, the slow-mo shot of them, that shit looked
so
crazy. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I was like, damn, that shit looks badass. Yeah. The dog was pretty funny.
The dog was really funny. You know that dog was voted the ugliest dog in the UK? Which is crazy that that's a thing, huh? That's crazy that's even a thing, huh?
It's funny as... That dog, it was fucking ugly, though.
Oh, it's ugly. That tongue's real, too. Like that. Like, that's real. And the bloopers of, like, Ryan Reynolds just while it's licking in his mouth, he said it was so gross. He's like, that tongue is, like, pure rubber.
Damn, he committed.
He committed.
That's crazy.
But,
that's crazy.
And can we say Hubba Bubba, Hugh Jackman? At the end when he's shirtless? God damn. Wolverine.
CGI for sure.
No. Fuck no. Maybe a little bit, dude. Hugh Jackman's fucking ripped. You know, I noticed too, Ryan Reynolds, no shirtless scenes. Did he get a little bit of a dad bod? Comment down below.
Right. But is he ever shirtless in the Deadpool movies?
Oh, first one? Oh, yeah. And he's like, not ripped, but he's like cut.
Yeah.
Like.
No, yeah, that's crazy. Hugh Jackman is how old? Like 60?
55.
Damn. I mean,
crazy.
I feel like 55 nowadays or like 50s is like not that old, honestly.
It's not.
You know what I mean? Like when I was younger, I used to think 50 was like, oh shit, like they're old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then now that I'm older, it's
my
like.
My dad turned 50.
How does that feel? It's like.
I'm like, wow, I'd make fun of him. Like, how does he figure about to be 50? Oh, he did turn 50 this year. That's a lie. Turn 50 in May.
Yeah, I don't think 50. I mean, 50 is like for sure like middle age, but like you're not like an old man.
Yeah, I mean, look at Hugh Jackman.
Straight up.
He'd kick our ass together.
Yeah, no, that was sick. You said top 5 though, right?
So what movies did you say you had over?
I think Age of Ultron. I think I enjoy Age of Ultron more.
Okay.
It might be like number 5.
Okay.
It might be like number 5. Bro, honestly,
where do you rank it upon Deadpool movies?
I
think this is the second best.
Like the first one, and then it's
the first one easily. The first one's perfect,
and then the third one, and then the second one.
Second one's just a little bit lower.
It's like forgettable. Like I don't really remember it.
It's so good though. But Juggernaut, the fact that they electrocuted Juggernaut up his ass pisses me off every time I watch it.
Why?
Dude, Juggernaut's a badass, bro. They did him dirty.
Like this is just goofy.
Just way too goofy. Way too goofy for a character like Juggernaut. But besides that, it's fun. Cable's fun. I think all the Deadpool movies are fun. You mean
Thanos? No.
True. John Berthnall. Not John Berthnall. What's this dude's name?
I forgot his name. That's funny though. Bad Linen.
Yeah, John Berthnall's the Punisher.
It's Josh something.
Josh Brolin. Thank you.
Right? Yeah.
See, I just sometimes need the first name. That's all I need.
Yeah, no, I think Deadpool 2 had a lower budget, right, than Deadpool 1 or something?
No, it had higher, but it's just gotten higher budget over and over.
Oh, really?
Oh, Chris Evans, too. Did you think he was going to be Johnny Storm? Or did you think he was Captain America?
No. Whenever he went like this, I could see his like blue suit.
And you knew?
Then, yeah. And then I think it ruined it when Deadpool said Avengers Assemble. When he like,
gave it away.
When he talked over him. Like I think it would have been better if he was just like flame on. It would have been
like. That's what you're trying to get Deadpool to shut up.
Yeah, you know?
Makes sense.
Because I thought he was going to say, which he did say it, but then Deadpool said, what? He said Avengers Assemble or something?
I did not like that Lamplighter, like, beat Johnny Storm in a fight. That does not make sense.
Lamplighter?
That's the...
the one that took his, like... That
might not be his name.
The one that took, like, his thing away?
Yeah, because he's in the OG X-Men movies, and he's not that powerful of an X-Men. He's not even top 10 X-Men, and Johnny Storm is one of the most powerful Marvel characters at peak. Maybe that's a shitty Johnny Storm.
Because he's in the Void?
He's in the Void, but all that you have to do in the Void is mess with the time, like your timeline. So, like, you go back in time, or you do something you weren't supposed to do.
Yeah.
So you could get in there for no reason, realistically.
Yeah, I didn't like that either. Like, I like Deadpool, like the movie itself, but there's at times where it was like too goofy, and I don't really like that. Like when he was flying and then he took away his powers and he landed like right on his dick. Like it's funny, but it's like it's just goofy. Like
yeah, no,
bro.
I agree. And then he survived it. I did not think he'd survive it, like at all. That was crazy to me.
You didn't think he was gonna survive?
No, I had no clue when I saw him like.
Bless you.
When I saw him like in the thing though, I was like, oh, he's alive somehow. How the fuck is he alive? There's no way. He broke his neck.
Oh, when he fucking scorpion?
Yeah, he hit his head he hit his head and then scorpion.
That was pretty. Yeah, but that's goofy. Like it was way too goofy. Like that was way too goofy.
But all the it should be goofy. Mm-hmm. There's a whole Deadpool series on him just looking for the best empanadas. Like literally a whole comic book run, multiple comic books where he's just obsessed with empanadas.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, like it's just
empanadas.
You think that's dumb? Deadpool comics are a lot dumber, dude. Like there's some fucking retarded.
Yeah, my mom didn't know who Deadpool was, and she watched the first one. She's like, "What the fuck is this?" My mom was like, "I don't think she liked it."
That's so funny. But yeah, so guys, Anahi, my girlfriend, said this was a 6 out of 10. She said Madam Web was more enjoyable.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear. I enjoyed Madam Web. I gave Madam Web a 6 out of 10. That's generous. Probably really like a 5 out of 10.
I've never seen it. I need to watch it.
I think Deadpool and Wolverine's clearly better.
Yeah.
Clearly. But she, like... I asked her, I was like, what could they have done to make it better? She goes, do Blake Lively or Taylor Swift as a cameo? I was like, so that brings it up 4 points to a perfect movie? And I was like, what'd you have a problem with the script? But the script gets fixed by doing one cameo of a girl you like? How the fuck does that make sense?
Women.
Roast her in the comments down below.
Hell yeah.
Anything else you like that we think we missed for the review?
No, I don't think so, bro. I think it's pretty like not even nostalgic, like nostalgic in the way where it's like Wolverine was like that superhero.
It was a whole new Wolverine that we've never seen live action.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
It was badass.
Loved every moment of it.
It was cool. X-23 was cool.
They did her dirty. Not enough screen time.
Not enough screen time.
She's badass. She cut off Juggernaut's head,
That was pretty cool.
but that's all she did. Her putting on the glasses too was fucking sick.
She does that one in the Logan.
Yeah, those are the same glasses she wears in Logan.
I had a good time with my boy Lennon here. I had a good time at the Good Time podcast.
With Chris Aguilar. Big shout out to Chris Aguilar.
Yes, sir.
for the
Shout out our
hookup.
boy. Too bad he was supposed to be here tonight with us reviewing the movie because I'm sure he had a.
He would have had a lot more to say.
Oh, he really enjoyed
He's
the.
a bigger. I don't know if he says Wolverine's his favorite. I was a big Wolverine fan as a kid, but because he said he left disappointed. He gave
Chris-
it like the same score as us, but I think he was expecting a lot.
Yeah, so was I. I really thought that Deadpool was gonna fix like the Marvel universe. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I thought he was gonna like piece everything that like Marvel had been fucking up low key.
That would have been cool. Just
know what I
seeing
mean?
him like if he just said fuck his universe.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine he just said fuck his universe, went and worked for the TVA, and is going back and forth, and then as a joke he recruits Wolverine to come help him to try to bring him into the new MCU.
Yeah,
That's pretty interesting.
I thought it was
movie.
gonna be something like that, where he was gonna be like going into different things, like fixing shit or like bringing everything together, like all the loose ends that like Marvel's been kind of doing, or I don't know, like just wrapping it up with him.
I think Deadpool kills the 20th Century Fox universe would have been cooler.
Oh yeah,
Like Deadpool Kills comic is a great comic. He literally kills every superhero just for fun. like that's something like they're like, oh, we'll hire you to recruit you because we got to take out this universe. We just want to do it fast, but we need somebody to kill them all. Deadpool will be like, okay,
and he does it.
and he does it. Like that would be pretty cool. But of course they're not going to do it because they have to make him seem like a hero, kind of.
Yeah.
There was just some weird choices made. Some really weird choices made.
Yeah, that was pretty.
I think the Escape Podcast said this in the review. Shout out. Shout out my boys. They said that he was more like fuck the friends, right? Like, because he's trying to save the whole world for his friends. He never breaks up with Vanessa. They're still together. And he's like, oh yeah. He's like, let's fucking leave that universe. Let me go grab Vanessa, my girl, and take her with me. And they're like, no, you can't take anybody. Then he fights against him for his girl. That's a little more appealing after the last two movies, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with that. I think it's an
I
interesting.
don't even know who any of those people were, bro. Honestly, like all his friends. Like, there's just people from the all other movies.
Yeah, you would have to rewatch them. Where does Deadpool and Wolverine rank in funniest MCU movies?
What is there a funnier one?
I don't think so. I think this is pretty easily the funniest for me.
Right.
Where does it rank?
I think Ant-Man's pretty funny.
Ant-Man, the first Ant-Man's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
funny. Luis is really funny. All right, so where does this rank in X-Men movies for you?
It's probably like number one, bro. I don't really like X-Men.
Over Deadpool and Wolverine?
Actually, I like the Wolverine. The Wolverine.
Okay, I thought you were talking about X-Men Origins Wolverine. I was
No,
like,
no.
that movie sucks. That was James Mangold's one of his first big projects.
Yeah, no, the Wolverine. Yeah. I like that
Okay.
one. I don't like Days of Future Past. Like, I don't
Little overrated.
like what's the
First
other
Class is really good.
First Class. See, like with the whole, I don't know, bro. When I would go watch the X-Men, like it didn't feel like Marvel.
It's
almost
way different. Like X1 and X2, bro, they're really old and they're not that good.
They're just like,
I think I have X1 at like a 6, 7, and I have X2 at like a 7. And then like X3 I have like a 4. Like I have them really low. But First Class is great.
which is the one with the Quicksilver scene?
Oh, I think that one's like Apocalypse, I think, with the really good
Oh,
one.
yeah.
There's two of them. The one where he's like going throughout the school.
Yeah. Yeah, just X-Men never hit, bro. Just besides, Wolverine, honestly. Wolverine, I really like Cyclops, bro. I used to really like Cyclops. Like, I would pretend to have the fucking...
That's hilarious. Your
thing.
homework assignment, you need to watch X-Men 97.
The cartoons?
No, just the new season they just released, X-Men
Yeah.
97. It might be the best thing Marvel's released ever.
Really?
It might be, dude. It's good as fuck.
That's sick.
Like, literally, bro, it's an easy watch. Watch an episode a day.
Okay.
It's good as fuck. Like, I'm telling you, please watch it. Like, I promise you'll watch it and you'll be like, that was really good.
I'll put it on. I'll watch it with Nova.
Oh, yeah.
I'll see what's up.
Put her on. But yeah, so guys, go check out Deadpool and Wolverine. It's great. Like, I don't think it is a 10 out of 10. I don't think it's No Way Home. I don't think it's Infinity War caliber. And I don't think... It's hard, though, because, like, I like a grounded film. I like Deadpool. I like Logan. It's very grounded.
Yeah.
It's hard to, like, beat those grounded when you're doing all these cameos. You're doing all this and that.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. But go check it out. You're going to have a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Go see it with your friends.
Yeah.
Go see it with some nerds. Literally, like, get a group.
See it with people who know that, like, what's going on, who the cameos are. Like, that's the whole experience. Like, that's what the writers and the directors and everybody, like, wants you to see. Like the Secret War tease, like the Stanley fucking cameo on the bus. Did you see it?
I didn't even see it the second time.
You didn't see Stanley?
I didn't see it twice.
They were on the bus when they came out.
Yeah, I know he was. I didn't see it twice. And hold on, I'm going to do some magical editing. Guys, I'll put a little photo right here. We have Good Time Podcast, Deadpool and Wolverine inspired merch.
Hey, make sure y'all cop some. Y'all check out the merch. Y'all check out the channel.
Yep. They're $40 a shirt. They're really good quality, though. Like, it's not like it's like, oh, I'm way overcharging for shirts. Yes. Fucking really high quality. Not making a whole lot from them, but I wanted to make good quality shirts. There's not that many. You can text me for one. I don't know if I'll make a site, but just hit me up, comment down below. We'll figure it out. And yeah, wear it to the Deadpool movies. And if you tag me, I'll repost it.
I like it.
Yes, sir.
I like it.
Well, that was at the beginning, and I was probably still be at the end. But yeah, thank you, John.
Of course, bro. Thank you for having me. Thank you for going to the movies with us, bro.
Oh yeah.
That was our first time going to the movies together, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely hit up some more movies.
Oh yeah. All right, guys, and check out this upcoming Tuesday.
This upcoming Tuesday, we got the pregame. It's going live. First guest on there,
Alex Shock, the man, 103.3
Kiss FM,
featuring Alex Shock.
Yes, sir. We'll see you guys next time.
The Dark Knight.